Parents of Reddit, what is the most fucked up secret you are hiding from your children? I always suspected there was something amiss in my family. Our outward appearance was that of a loving, close-knit clan, but beneath the surface, there were secrets buried deeper than a grave. My story began with a chilling discovery, one that would unravel a web of deceit and murder that had plywooded my family for generations. It all started on a quiet summer evening. I was visiting my family's ancestral home, a sprawling estate nestled deep in the countryside. My father had recently passed away under mysterious circumstances, and I had returned to the mansion to sort through his belongings. As I rummaged through his study, I stumbled upon a stack of old letters hidden away in a locked drawer. The letters were written in my father's hand, but the recipients were unknown to me. They spoke of clandestine meetings, whispered promises, and the unmistakable scent of infidelity. My heart sank as I realized that my father had been cheating on my mother for years. I couldn't fathom the depth of his betrayal. Driven by a gnawing sense of curiosity and anger, I decided to confront my mother with the damning evidence. Tears welled in her eyes as she confirmed my worst fears. She had known about my father's infidelity for years, but had kept it hidden to protect our family's image. However, the truth ran deeper than I could have ever imagined. As my mother and I delved into the sordid details of my father's affairs, we stumbled upon something even more sinister. Each of my father's lovers had met a grisly end shortly after their affairs had begun. Their deaths had been ruled as accidents or natural causes, but my mother believed otherwise. Together we embarked on a harrowing journey to uncover the truth behind these deaths. It was a trail of deception and murder that led us to the realization that my father had been responsible for these horrific crimes. He had used his wealth and influence to cover up his tracks, leaving no trace of his involvement. With each revelation, the darkness that had shrouded my family grew more oppressive. We couldn't turn to the authorities. It was our own blood that was stained with guilt. The weight of this knowledge was suffocating, and I felt trapped in a never-ending nightmare. One fateful night, as my mother and I dug deeper into our investigation, we heard a chilling sound from the shadows of the mansion. It was a soft whisper, a voice that seemed to come from the depths of hell itself. "You should have left the past buried," it hissed. We turned to see a figure cloaked in darkness, the embodiment of our family's darkest secrets. As the figure advanced towards us, my mother and I realized that we were not alone in our pursuit of the truth. Others, who had been complicit in my father's crimes, had their own secrets to protect. The confrontation that followed was nothing short of a nightmare, a deadly dance of betrayal and desperation. In the end, the mansion bore witness to a tragedy that would forever haunt my family's name. The secrets we had uncovered led to a bloodbath, leaving no one unscathed. My father's crimes were exposed, but the price we paid was unimaginable. As I stood amidst the ruins of my family, I couldn't help but wonder if the darkness had finally been purged or if it would continue to haunt us from beyond the grave. The mansion, once a symbol of family pride, now stood as a haunting reminder of the treacherous secrets that had torn us apart. My family's legacy was forever tarnished, a cautionary tale of betrayal, murder, and the deadly consequences of uncovering the truth. And I, the sole survivor, would carry the weight of our family's dark secrets until the end of my days, haunted by the chilling memories of that fateful summer night.